After the races, it's time for our Friday sports feature, The Winner's Edge with Rohan Daly.
The Winner's Edge is brought to you by Mackay Security, serving the horse racing industry for over 30 years.
We continue our conversation with the chairman of the Jamaica Racing Commission, Clovis Metcalf. The curtains will be drawn soon on his tenure as chairman. As he tells The Winner's Edge, his second term is coming to a close. Under the regulations, he cannot serve beyond the 2 terms, and the new board will be named soon. It certainly has been an up-and-down ride for Metcalf, but he believes he has served the commission well.
I would like to be known as a knowledgeable individual about the racing industry, that I am fair and consistent, and I've always tried to help those who need help most, and I think mainly of the grooms, that body.
He says he continues to work with their interest in mind, given how demanding the occupation is. Grooms work long hours each day and every day of the week for compensation that's woefully inadequate.
When I think about it, I said, no, that's very, very difficult for these groups to continue on this basis. So, something has to be done about the whole structure, the whole purse structure. They get about 5 or so % out of the purse structure, so they have to win races. And look how many horses you have running. Many of the grooms do not win races, and there's a disparity between first and second. So if you get a second or third, the payment is so small.
Metcalf lamented the lack of purse increase, which he says, unfortunately, has not happened during his time.
It's going to be very serious going forward. The purse structure now at 800 million, chasing investments of stakeholders of over 3 billion. Just can't work. Something has to give. I've heard trainers in recent time and owners complaining that they have won 2-3 races and yet they can't pay the bills, they can't pay the training fees. How would that encourage, new investors? We need to be serious about racing. We need to really reach out to those who can afford it. There are those who love it, yes, and can afford to continue, but those numbers are small.
As part of his legacy, he takes pride in the partnership with the Thoroughbred Owners and Breeders Association in importing close to 60 horses, which he says is a first in the sport's history. The chairman also feels a level of satisfaction with the present state of the apprentice program, which he says is now properly structured.
We used to have a lot of new apprentices, and they come in, they pay a lot of money to qualify. It's a big ask of them, especially where they're coming from and the difficulty in paying these sums. And within a short time, they are out of the system. So I did change it to the effect that it's not a matter that you are 2 or 3 years and you are out, because many apprentices after 3 years have gotten very few rides and have not won a race. So I've changed that to the stage that you have to win 60 races, before your time expires.
Feast of Racing again this weekend, 10 on Saturday and 9 on Sunday. The Chairman's Trophy will headline Saturday's card, and despite the small field of 6, it promises to be competitive, with only Power From Above not seen as having a strong winning claim. The filly Atomica may start favourite in the $2 million event over 7.5 furlongs. Our Saturday soups now, so please pay attention. Race 1, number 2, The General. The 5th, Storm Valley, number 9. And race 9, number 4, Electrode. Post time for Saturday's 10-race card, high noon. That's our program for this week.
The Winner's Edge was brought to you by Mackay Security, serving the horse racing industry for over 30 years.